Third Grade Bridges Review, Chapter 2. Vocabulary. Say and spell the word. Monument. M-O-N-U-M-E-N-T. Monument. Palace. P-A-L-A-C-E. Palace. Ancient. A-N-C-I-E-N-T. Ancient. Jewel. J-E-W-E-L. Jewel. Jade. J-A-D-E. Jade. Cabbage. C-A-B-B-A-G-E. Cabbage. Stone. S-T-O-N-E. Stone. Trade. T-R-A-D-E. Trade. Vocabulary. Choose the correct word. The king and queen live in a beautiful palace. My mom has a jade necklace. The Great Wall of China is very old. It is ancient. The monument helps us remember important things. I will give you this toy for your book. Let's trade. I love eating cabbage for dinner. The jewel is a beautiful stone. I found the stone on the ground. Storytelling. You may read with me or just listen to me read. Today, Andrew flew from Washington, D.C. to Taipei. He was tired from the long trip, but he was excited to see me. The first thing we did was visit some important museums and monuments. We first went to the National Palace Museum. The National Palace Museum is one of the largest museums in the world. It has around 700,000 pieces of ancient Chinese art. I showed Andrew my favorite pieces of art. They are two jewels that look like food, the jade cabbage and the meat stone. Thinking about food made us hungry, so we went to have lunch. Then we went to the National Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. The Memorial Hall is a beautiful building with white walls and a blue roof. In school, I learned about Chiang Kai-shek. I told Andrew that Chiang was the first president of Taiwan, so he is very important to our history. I taught Andrew some more history. I told him that Taipei is over 300 years old. In the past and present, people in Taipei made things and then sold them to people in other countries. This is called trade. Most of the trade in Taiwan happens in Taipei, so Taipei is very important. Taipei has been the capital of Taiwan since 1886. This is so cool, but everything we have seen so far has been really old. Are there any places in Taipei that are new? Of course, I answered. And so we went to see the coolest new thing in Taipei, Taipei 101. That's Taipei 101, I told Andrew. It was the tallest building in the world from 2004 until 2010. It took 7 years to build, and it has 101 floors. I think it's the coolest building in Taiwan. The elevator in Taipei 101 is one of the fastest in the world. We took it to the 86th floor. From there, we could see all of Taipei. This is amazing, said Andrew. What a great way to start my trip to Taipei. Storytelling. Answer the question. What were the first things Andrew and Chen visited? The first things they visited were important museums and monuments. How many pieces of ancient Chinese art does the National Palace Museum have? The National Palace Museum has around 700,000 pieces of ancient Chinese art. What are Chen's 2 favorite pieces of art? Chen's 2 favorite pieces of art are the jade cabbage and the meat stone. Pay attention to how the first letters in jade cabbage and meat stone are capitalized. Remember, that's a name, so the first letters must be capitalized. Why was Chiang Kai-shek important to Taiwan's history? Chiang Kai-shek was Taiwan's first president. How old is Taipei? Taipei is over 300 years old. How many years did it take to build Taipei 101? It took 7 years to build Taipei 101. Social studies. A museum is a building or place where people can learn about art and science. A monument is something you can see, like a statue or a building that helps people remember a person or event. Remember, that's the difference between a monument and a statue. A statue is usually just for art. A monument is to remember someone or something important. And again, a statue is a 3D piece of art. Remember, an art can just be for something that's fun to look at. But some statues, like the Statue of Liberty, are monuments too. Just remember, a monument is to remember something important. Facts are things that someone can prove. To prove means to show that something is true. Opinions are things that someone cannot prove. An opinion is like a feeling. So some facts. Today was Andrew's first day in Taiwan. Remember, we could look at his airplane ticket and see this is the day he got here. We can show that it is his first day. Taipei 101 was the tallest building in the world from 2004 until 2010. Remember, I could go all over the world and measure every building, and I could show you, I could prove Taipei 101 was the tallest building from 2004 until 2010. And the same thing with the elevator in Taipei 101 is one of the fastest in the world. I can go to every elevator in the world and push the button and look at the time, and I can show you, hey, look, the elevator in Taipei 101 is one of the fastest in the world. But opinions, those are usually something you think or you feel. You cannot show that it is real. Like today was the best day of Andrew's life. Maybe I think it was the best day in Andrew's life, but maybe he does not think that. Same thing with I think it's the coolest building in Taiwan. Maybe you think it's the coolest building, but maybe someone else does not think that. And maybe someone thinks the elevator in Taipei 101 is the most amazing elevator, but maybe someone else does not think it's the most amazing. So if it's something that you think or you feel, then it is just an opinion. A fact is something that you can show is real. Now you need to guess if it's a fact or an opinion. The Memorial Hall is a beautiful building. That is an opinion. Maybe one person thinks the Memorial Hall is beautiful, but maybe another person does not think it's beautiful. Dogs are the cutest animal in the world. That is an opinion. Maybe you think dogs are the cutest animal in the world, but maybe I think cats are the cutest animal in the world. 1 + 1 = 2. That is a fact. I can show you on a piece of paper that 1 + 1 = 2. I can prove that. Summer is the best season. That is an opinion. Maybe one person thinks summer is the best. Maybe another person thinks winter is the best. You live in Taiwan. That is a fact. I can show that you are in Taiwan, that you live in Taiwan. I can show you that. I can prove it. It is a fact. Math. Remember, we were reviewing the value places. So the value place of the 3 is the ones place. The 2 is in the tens place. The 9 is in the hundreds place. The 5 is in the thousands place. And remember, the 1, that's the new place value we learned. That is the 10,000s place. So now, I want you to name this number. This number is 50,300. Name this number. This number is 32,260. Name this number. This is 4,555. What place value is the 6? The 6 is in the hundreds place. What place value is the 8 in? The 8 is in the 10,000s place. What place value is the 2 in? The 2 is in the ones place. Write the number. So to write 2,200, you would write 2, 200. That is 2,200. Write the number 45,125. You would write that 45, 125. That is 45,125. Write the number 10,305. You would write that 10, 305. That is 10,305. Good luck!